Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go. Turning up the stereo in a place I didn't know till now. In a different part of town, I see new colors as the sun goes down. No, it doesn't even matter to me where I go. Just feel I need to take a ride.
Morning.
Morning.
We have just left Coward Springs on our way to William Creek. And then we'll probably head up to Algebuckina
Yeah.
after that.
It's daylight saving, so we lost an hour.
Yeah.
So it's 9 o'clock at the moment. 31 on the Oodnadatta track. Clouds starting to roll in,
A
so
bit hot.
there's meant to be some rain on the horizon over the next couple of days, so we'll just see what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it was a nice night last night. Good sneak into the spa again.
Yeah, it was nice.
That was gorgeous.
A little bit of a breeze
Yeah, which
last
kept
night, which
kept cool enough to
little bit.
sleep.
Yeah.
But yeah, up early before daylight saving kicked in.
Yeah. Had a donkey shower.
Donkey shower and a cup of coffee, iced coffee.
Yeah, a bit too hot.
I love that little ice tray in the Bushman.
Yeah,
that
it's
is
so good.
That is a game changer. Yeah, so a nice coffee this morning, and then yeah, an AeroPress iced coffee, and then yeah, on the road. See what the weather does.
Now my wheels in motion and my windows open with the wind blowing in my hair. I'm driving down the highway, gonna do this my way. I can feel it in the air. Here I go.
We just arrived in William Creek.
We have just arrived. We have just arrived in William Creek. Didn't take too long. It's only like 70 k's from Coward Springs, so not too bad. Road was in pretty decent nick.
That was alright.
Yeah, so keen to check out the pub and go have a beer and
Yeah. Heard some good things.
yeah, bit of character. So
Yeah.
and then we're going to power on through to Algebuckina.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what we will do is we'll speak to the locals and just see what their thoughts are about the weather too. Just get the inside knowledge. It's always good to have a chat about, you know, the road conditions coming up or weather or whatever. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, Ken?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. On the road again. While we were there, I had a chat to one of the boys, one of the local lads, just about the weather and the road. He said, no, nothing wrong with the road, but the weather, he said, Could be up to an inch and a bit over the next few days. Not much today, maybe there's some this afternoon, but tomorrow. So yeah, we'll just have to play it by ear and see what's going on, because yeah, the road conditions can turn to not so, like, pretty good to not so great really quickly. So it doesn't take a lot of rain to turn the bull dust into sloppy mud and you just find yourself getting stuck. So yeah, we've got plenty of supplies if we do get stuck. But yeah, just something to be wary of. But yeah, we'll power on through now to Algebuckina and check out the map and see what else is there to have a look on the way. We just rocked up at Algebuckina, beautiful spot. Unfortunately, it is blowing a gale. I'll show you around. The bridge you can see in the background, it's the old Ganline bridge. But yeah, beautiful spot, plenty of water running through here. It's just, yeah, heaps windy. So we'll, I reckon we're gonna head on to Oodnadatta, which is only 40 k's up the track.
I feel like it's just going to be as windy as it is here.
Literally got a fly in between my sunglasses. Yeah, so we'll do that. So this is why it pays to do your research, because back there was Algebuckina's the bridge, and then across the other side of the Oodnadatta track to the east, about a k down the road, is a campsite, or a stack of campsites that go along the waterhole or river. Looks pretty wide and pretty deep. It's still blowing a gale here, so we'll have a look around and see if that changes their mind.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot prettier down here than it was at the bridge. So
definitely, yeah, the bridge was pretty stony. The sides weren't that flat. Wasn't a lot there, but it looks like people just not been able to find this place. So
yeah,
we've stumbled across it. We'll show you around, but yeah, we'll work out whether we stay here or not.
Decide if we move on or stay here.
Yeah, it's pretty warm. It's like 33. The cloud covers come in, so it's pretty sticky and thick at the moment. The breeze isn't too bad. It's just it's keeping the flies off a little bit. They're pretty sticky at the moment. But all right, let's go for a drive, see if we can find some campsites. One thing I didn't mention was it's 4-wheel drive only through here, so we found a nice little campsite, but it's just far too windy and dusty, so there's rain on the way. We don't want to get stuck here because it looks like if it gets wet could be a bit hazardous getting out, so we're going to head back to Oodnadatta, but that's how I got in. So not too hard, but I don't know. The rains are here, Maud. She's going to get wet. Oh dear. Let's see how much we got in it. Just a quick update for you. Here it goes. We are leaving Oodnadatta. We're just backtracking to Algebuckina station, which will take us through to the Painted Desert. I don't know. Gentlemen. I'm not sure she should be driving, to be honest. She doesn't know how to turn the lights on. The reason we are backtracking is that we just spoke to the guys at Oodnadatta, and the plan is that there's going to be heckers rain. Heckers rain. They were dead there. There was no one in sight, and they just said, yeah, everyone's flexing it for the rain. So, not that we like to follow everyone, because most of them are trying to head north to beat it to Downhousey. But we've got sleeping bugger lugs over here, who's out like a light. Because we've got the dog, we can't go to Downhousey, which is a downer, but that's okay. So we're going to head out to the Painted Desert, and that'll take us a little bit closer to the highway, so if we do need to flex it out in a hurry, we can do that. So added another hour to our trip for the day that we don't normally do, but you just got to be safe. Unfortunately, the harshness of the Outback, you just got to be careful with it. You don't put yourself in a situation where you can get stuck, so yeah. Oh, we got plenty of food and water when you farm. Beer, plenty of food and water. Yeah, rations. Yeah, you just got to be safe. Yeah, we don't want to get stuck out here. So it's only been raining for probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, but you can already see there's water starting to sit on top, and the roads are getting a bit slippery, a bit sticky. So we think we made the right choice. Hopefully we get to Algebuckina station all good. Just having a ball playing in the mud. Yesterday was 40 degrees and we were baking, and now, you know, this morning was nice and hot. Now it's what the gun says, what, 16, and we've just turned the air conditioner off. You just get it all. You can get it all. You got to plan for it all. So. Yeah, big time. Mate, that's just a pearl of wisdom for you, for those playing along at home. So a quick update for you. The rain has thrown us another curveball. So we just got to Algebuckina station, and we radioed through at the gate and just said, you know, hey, can we stay? They said, sure, but the roads are going to be shut for a couple of days post the rain because there's a fair bit on the way. So their suggestion was to hightail it out to Coober Pedy. So we've taken that advice, and we're on our way. So it could be a late night. So it's 5 o'clock at the moment. We'll just have to keep driving until we get to Coober and get in a safer spot for the rain in Richmond. don't know if you're going to have dinner or not because you're going to drive on tonight because it's raining and all the roads are going to get shut. You bring your happy hour to you. We love happy hour. It's 5:15. We'd normally be sitting around somewhere with a cold one and a cheese board. So we brought it to us. How good? Bitumen on the way into Coober Pedy, and as you might be able to see by the sign behind us, we're glad we did what we did and shot through an extra hour and nearly 2 hours. Yeah, 2 and a bit hours. All the roads are shut. So very lucky that we got through when we did, because otherwise we would have spent a few days chilling in the wet.
Yeah, in the wet.
It was very sloppy. The car is a mess. So.
And I feel like we would have probably stayed at the station a few days and waited it out if
we didn't have to get back to
if we didn't have a time limit. But
yeah, unfortunately. And not normally do we have a time limit, but this time we do. So
yeah,
yeah. All right, let's go find camp.
Let's go.
Probably one of the free camps in Coober, so we'll check it out. Yeah, that's going to take something. That is going to take some dollar coins. All right, quick update. We pulled into Coober Pedy, and then went straight to the Old Timers Miners.
Old Miners.
Timers.
No timers.
Sure that?
I don't know.
Anyway, we'll find out in the morning. It's a free camp next to like a museum, like a miners museum.
Nothing to look at, but it's fine.
It's free, and the toilets are.
It's free, and the toilets are
really
nice.
clean. Yeah. Actually, really nice. So, yeah, we pulled up here, smashed some ravioli with a stir-through sauce, and we've jumped up to the rooftop just to hide.
It's just a bit cold out there and miserable.
Yeah. With a glass of red. Problem is, I brought. If I can get it. I brought up a bottle of red to have with our beautiful ravioli.
And you forgot the glasses.
Drinking out the bottle. Drinking out the bottle. No.
We're gonna have to.
What a bugger. Oh well. Anyway, we're gonna stream some block.
Yeah, we've missed out on Wednesday's episode, so have to catch up on that one.
Yeah.
And tonight's episode, so big night ahead.
Yeah. Go Team SA. Alright, I'll see you in the morning. We'll show you around. Night.
Good night.
Morning guys, so we're just doing the Old Timers Mine. It is the Old Timers Mine, I told you.
I know, I got it wrong.
The Old Timers Mine tour. Looks like it's going to be a bit of fun, so we'll show you through.
Oh, that's cool.
You're telling me that a miner crawled in here? That's hectic. Yeah, not for me. Nope. What's up? We're just driving around Coober Pedy, making the most of our little escapades from last night. yeah, so we just went and did, so we stayed at the Old Timers Mine, so I was correct, thank you very much, I'll take that, chalk that up as a win. The Old Timers Mine, which is a free camp, just next door to the Old Timers Mine Museum, and I tell you what, ripper, get around it, how good was it?
That was alright.
It was bloody awesome. So like, you know, as far as a free camp goes, there's not much there, but toilets,
Horrible.
there's toilets next to the museum that you can use. Plenty of space, so no, it was good. And it didn't cost us a cent.
No,
We went into the museum,
Yeah.
so we'll show you that because that was really cool.
Did the mine tour, and now we are just,
Doing laps, really, to be honest.
yeah,
We're gonna go to the shop, get a couple of things,
fill up the car
Get some-
with some fuel,
get some go juice.
and then go up to the breakaways.
Breakaways, yeah, we're going to go. It's been too windy to get the drone out and wet, which has been a bit of a bugger.
Yeah.
So breakaways look pretty good, and it's not as windy today, so we might go out there, get some shots,
Yep.
and then we'll hit the road. We're going to stay. There's a free camp on the way down the Sturt Highway towards Glendambo, which is really nice. So we're going to stay there tonight. So we'll head off after 12 lunchtime, a couple of hours down there, and lap it up. So.
Sounds good.
Sounds good to me. So we're just on our way out of Coober Pedy to our next camp, which is about 220 k's south-ish. But we thought we're having a bit of a conversation about just our decisions from yesterday, which led us to Coober. We thought we'd include you guys in that chat. Original plan was to stay at Algebuckina, and the campsites looked really nice.
Last night, yeah, we went to stay there last night, and they were actually quite nice. Like,
yeah, on the water. It was pretty windy and pretty dusty, but it was that sort of dust that we've sort of been in camps like that before, especially up on the Murray River, where as soon as it starts to rain, it just turns to slush, and it becomes like a real hazard to get out. So we didn't want to risk it. We knew rain was on the way, so we thought, you know, let's power on Oodnadatta, and we knew there's not much there. So when we came into signal at Oodnadatta and we had a chat to the people there, and they said, yeah, there's rain on the way, we thought we'd search around. We found Arkaringa, which was sort of halfway between Oodnadatta and Coober Pedy, or Marla, depending on which way you were going to go out. And yeah, so we made the thought that we'd power there through.
Go to Arkaringa.
Yeah, most of the rain was meant to come today, of which we've not had anything, so we must have got it all last night.
So we left
yesterday.
Oodnadatta yesterday afternoon, decided to head, how was it, 2 hours or an hour?
It was about 150 k's, wasn't it?
Something like that, to Arkaringa.
Yeah.
So just to get closer to the highway, in case it kept
Got
raining
wet.
and raining.
And then we knew that we could, the plan was then if it did,
get
we
out
could
easy.
bail out quicker. We got to Arkaringa, and as we told you guys, like, we spoke to the station owners there, and they just said, like, you can stay, but you're going to be stuck here for a few days.
And it was pretty much pouring down with rain when we on the way there.
The roads are pretty slushy too there, so we took their advice and we hightailed it out of there to Coober last night. And yeah, we stayed there. So I think overall, like, was it a mistake not staying in Oodnadatta? I don't think so. I think we made the right call.
Well, like, as you guys could see when we got to Coober, all the roads were shut when we got there. So
Yeah.
I mean, we could still get out, I guess. We're allowed on the road to get out.
Well, once you're on the road, you can get out, but you can't start the road.
Yeah.
So that was our problem at Oodnadatta. The road starts again. So
Yeah.
I guess the gateway through to Marla that way was another section, so that would have been shut.
Yeah.
So if we had started, we would have been able to get out, but you just don't know what the roads are going to do.
Yeah.
So
And I feel like if we had more time, we probably would have been more willing to stay at either Oodnadatta or Arkaringa for a few days.
Yeah.
Like, it probably would have been nice.
yeah,
But
well, it would have saved a few dollar coins
Yeah.
to clean the car, that's for sure.
definitely.
But no, you just got to be prepared. That's all. We ask around, get the advice. You don't want to put yourself in a situation where you're stuck. We've got plenty of fuel, food, and water to last if we needed to, if we did get stuck. But yeah, you just got to ask around.
Definitely.
So we back our decisions from yesterday. Long story short.
So we got to Coober a lot quicker than we anticipated, but that's okay.
So our
We'll
plan was to follow, like, finish the Oodnadatta to Marla and then come down the highway. Our plan was actually not to stay in Coober Pedy at all. So
Yeah.
we found a really nice free camp at the Old Timers Mine and
It's nice.
went through the museum, which was really nice, and went out to the breakaways, which was good.
Yeah.
The breakaways, $10 for a permit
vehicle.
per vehicle.
Yeah.
You can do that. You just go to the Coober Pedy Information Centre.
Yeah.
You can do it there. So yeah, we went out there and it was beautiful.
Those
So
are
yeah.
shots.
That's it. So now we're pumping through to
Our next campsite.
our next campsite, which hopefully should be nice, and
Yeah.
hopefully, fingers crossed, we can have the first fire of
Oh.
our trip.
I really hope so. I've been hanging out for this fire too.
I tell you, it's been
It could be steak night.
it's
on
either
fire.
been bloody hot, bloody
Yeah.
windy, or so
We've got the wood, so
yeah, we went and stopped and got wood,
hopefully
and
we
then
can
we haven't been able to use
actually use it. Yeah. Cool.
it. Nah. You're way out of tune,
It
buddy.
just doesn't get old.
You're way out of tune. I don't know if you love the song or you just really hate it. What is it? Tell us, man. Do you love it or you hate it? Just let us know. Does anyone else talk to that?
Yeah.
Is that just ours? Is he just broken? Let us know in the comments below. We want to know.
It's that particular song.
It's the only one. Oh well, there's
And
one
maybe
other.
one other.
And it's just random. Like it comes on the playlist, but it's Spotify, and then just like bang, we just get a musical performance.
Oh.
A musical performance. Hey guys, so we've rocked up to our last camp for this trip, just out of Glendambo. It's on Wikicamp, so we'll drop all the links for that in the description below. But it's a beautiful spot. It's right on the edge of a bit of a salt lake, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's gorgeous. So, and the wind's died down for 5 minutes, so we thought we'd quickly get this in. And it's been a good trip, although you know we ran into some crazy weather.
Too short.
Too short, for sure. That's what you do when you try and sneak a trip in between commitments, which is a bit of a pain in the butt, but you got to do it, don't you?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
So thanks again for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and hit us up on the socials too.
Yeah, I agree. Second that.
Second the motion. Give us any feedback. We're loving your feedback too. Any comments,
that.
chuck that down below.
We're working on our volume.
Yeah, and let us know what you want to see next too. We're got a few things in the works, but it's always good to give the people what they want.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.